Welcome to This Week in BYU Athletics. I'm your host, Polina Malykh, of our women's tennis team. We have a lot of great highlights on today's show, so let's start by taking a look at what happened last week in BYU Athletics. The women's basketball team was the #2 seed for 2019 WCC Championships in Las Vegas. The Cougars opened the tournament against Pepperdine. After falling behind by 13 points in the second half, the Cougars stormed back behind 20 points and 5 assists from Paisley-Johnson. BYU would win 68-63, advancing them to a championship game. In the championship, the Cougars would face off against #1 seed Gonzaga. BRENNA Chase led the Cougars with 25 points, including 7 3-pointers. Shaylee Gonzalez added 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists as the Cougars cruised to 82-68 win over the Zags and captured the 2019 WCC Championship. For her efforts in the 2 games, Paisley-Johnson was named the tournament MVP. Shaylee Gonzalez made the all-tournament team. The Cougars now await their NCAA tournament seeding. The men's volleyball team welcomed #3 ranked UC Irvine to a Smith Fieldhouse. Gabby Garcia Fernandez led the Cougars with 23 kills and 3 aces. Davide Gardini was close behind with 21 kills and added 4 blocks as the Cougars defeated UC Irvine 3-1. The gymnastics team traveled to Idaho to take on Boise State. The Cougars earned 197.0 for the first time since 2004. Shanna Evans scored a career-best 39.575 to claim the meet all-around title. Other highlights from the meet included 9.925 and career high for Halliday Cyrene on the beam and Brianna Pearson and a 9.9 on the floor. The baseball team hosted Milwaukee for a 3-game series at Miller Field. In the first game, the Cougars recorded season-high 15 hits to claim the 11-8 win. In the second game, BYU tallied 13 hits and 14 runs in a weather-shortened win in 5 innings. And in the final game, DJ McNeil recorded 4 RBIs to aid the team to a 5-3 win and a series sweep. It was the team's 5th straight win. The women's tennis team was home for the 3rd time in a month, hosting in-state for Utah State. We came out strong and won the doubles point. Myself and Madeline Almeida clinched a point in #2 doubles with a 6-4 win. In a singles play, Anastasia Eberman won a 2 singles 6-1, 7-5. Madeline Almeida won a #5 6-4, 7-6. Samantha Smith clinched the win at #6 singles, winning 7-6, 6-3. Katie Fitt won her match at #4 singles 7-5, 6-3. And I won a #3 singles in 3 sets 6-4, 6-7, 6-3. The track and field teams had select athletes compete at the NCAA Indoor Track and Field Championships in Birmingham, Alabama. The men's team finished tied for 13th. Clayton Yan and Connor MANTZ both earned first-team All-American status with their finish in the 3,000 meter. Yan also finished 3rd in the 5,000 meter along with Connor McMillan for first-team status. The women's team finished 14th behind a strong distance medley relay runner-up finish. The team of Erica Burke-Jarvis, Anna CAMP-BENNETT, Lauren Ellsworth-Barnes, and Brenna Porter ran a school record 10:54.14 to claim 2nd place. Other All-American finishes for the women's team included ANDREA Stapleton-JOHNSON in the high jump and Erica Burke-Jarvis in the 3,000 meters. And our new BYU Athletics and Nike have reached an agreement on a new 7-year contract to continue all-sport footwear, apparel, and equipment partnership. The new agreement more than doubles the annual value of the previous Nike agreement and includes annual cash compensation for BYU Athletics. We have a busy week with multiple teams hosting home events, so come out and support the Cougars. The baseball team hosts Gonzaga in Miller Field for a 3-game series. Games will held at 6 p.m. on Thursday and Friday and 1 p.m. on Saturday. All games will be broadcast on the W.TV. My team, the women's tennis team, welcomes Portland for a match on Friday at 10 a.m. at the indoor tennis courts. We then host Utah on Saturday at 3 p.m. Our matches are a lot of fun, so make sure you stop by to see some great tennis. Gymnastics will host an in-state for Southern Utah on Friday at 7 p.m. That meet will be broadcast on BYU TV. The men's tennis team is home for 2 matches. On Friday, they host Pacific at 1 p.m. and on Saturday, they welcome St. Mary's at 11 a.m. All matches are at the indoor tennis courts. And the men's volleyball team will host UCLA and Pepperdine. They first start on Thursday against UCLA. They then will play Pepperdine on Saturday. Both matches start at 7 p.m. and will be broadcast on BYU TV. Thanks for watching This Week in BYU Athletics. We'll be back next week with more great highlights and futures. Go Cougs!